Do you ever notice that some people effortlessly go through life super fit and money happens to flow to them easily, frequently, and abundantly? Not just that some people have a job that they just love and they seem to stay fit without working out much. They seem to eat way more than you. You seem to be weighing more, or maybe just not have the body of your dreams, and they do. And it seems like you go to the gym more. Seems like you are always on a diet. They don't ever count their calories. The only thing they do is look at their food before they eat it. If you're wondering how that happens and how you could easily be that person, stay tuned, because in this video, I'm gonna break down a short way, super short, simple video with simple steps in how you could get your dream life, your dream body, like be able to work out and enjoy it and not have this time constraint and this mental bandwidth, even when you have a vacation, this mental bandwidth that is free instead of trapped, and not even needing a vacation, because you may feel trapped even when you're on a vacation, that you're still at work even when you're not at work, and when you're at work you're actually thinking about your kids or your family. I know all this because I easily made money and didn't need much money, so didn't save that much. And when I had a child, I became a single father and supported my child and loved it so much, yet it was really stressful and challenging at times. And I feel the stat that says your IQ drops 14 points when you are under financial distress. I was in complete poverty consciousness. My fitness was still going strong, but I felt it really becoming a barrier. Even though I had so much time, my mental bandwidth, my focus was on what I didn't have. Even knowing what I do know about focusing on what you'd like to happen and law of attraction, and my life was so blessed I hardly had to use or study those things, even though when I studied them, it just made sense and I applied it even more. Now, when I got under the stress of total responsibility like I've never had before, being a single parent, things changed. And I kept on training people because it was still easy for me to train. And then I started focusing on parents because I know that I have a secret way of training that is so easy and simple. And I shared it with them and they're making all these gains, yet I noticed like two of them in particular, maybe more, but two of them in particular literally like changed jobs, or like did a lot to change. One of them completely changed jobs, and one of them changed how she works at her job, created much more boundaries, started going on vacation multiple times a year to places that were aligned with her health, because she has special needs like us all. She has MS, and that warm environment helped her. So not to get too deep with everyone's specific journey, the main thing is with one client now that I'm realizing his main weak link in his chain of health is not emotional wellness, which is for many, yet it's not the weakest link. His physical wellness, yeah, he hasn't worked out in a decade or two, but that is not it. We've been training for months now and he hasn't trained. And I'm like, what's stopping him? What belief is stopping him from working out? Because it's always a belief preceded by an emotionally charged thought. An emotion, a thought, but an emotionally charged thought creates this belief. And it is an impediment to our behavior, or it is the reason why we behave. And I had an aha moment. I'm like, this is why, because we've talked in depth. This is like wellness therapy. This is wellness therapy, the highest and only wellness therapy I know of on the planet, in fact. And we're getting deep into sports psychology. And I figure out it's his occupation that he loves. He has a job that is called a business to most people, but he's working it like it's a job. And now we're gonna just the talk and the full plan, which literally took like less than a day. Like, it took a few hours, but it was just like a conversation. Like, it was a lengthy conversation. It was over an hour, but this is a conversation that completely changes, it transforms his life. Just the conversation, he's on a whole different track now. Now he's dropping this old self, so it's not something that like our behavior is just gonna, it magically changes, yet it's not that noticeable. So he may still have some underlying stresses and overwhelm, yet he's on this path now. And even besides for that, turning his job business into a business that is not a job that he delegates for, and that he could be replaced. It might take 10 people to replace him, because no one person is going to replace a business owner, or else he'd have his own business. So it may take 10 people to replace him with SOPs in place. And this is a deep conversation. Long story short is that now he's in line, because he's already changed over the past month or two, changed his eating, not habits, like lifestyle, like beyond habits. He's like really changing his beliefs and identity around what he's eating and the meals that he's eating. It's amazing. And his partner is involved in this, and it's so deep. And now that we're breaking this weak link of the chain of occupational wellness, taking up all of his bandwidth, and monetary wellness, even though he has plenty of money, this is multiple six figures he's making, he still feels broke and broken. And you wouldn't notice that. He's one of the happiest guys ever. Like, he's living a great life. It's just can be so much greater. And that's true with all of us. Like, not to discourage anything but gratitude for our current moment. You can give gratitude for the current moment and still realize that our tree is going to grow in so much more bounty and give so much more fruits. And we get to do this and be that and help so many people have so much more, including ourselves. And it's such an amazing thing, because wellness is not one-sided. It's not just nutrition. It's not just fitness. It's not just your job. It's not just your emotions. It's not just your environment. It's all of that and then a bit more. And it's so wonderful to encompass all these dimensions of wellness after 30 years just about of taking it in and training people, and then taking in more knowledge and training and changing it to adapt to training people, and training myself, and going through deep lows of depression and anxiety and injury, and seeing how to heal at any level, any place, anytime, anywhere. No gym, no diet, no extremes, just simple truth, simple principles to get you to the next level. So the takeaway from this, because it's a lot that I gave you principle-wise to think about, to change and transform your mind, yet let's get to a little action step, just in case you're like, well, what do I do? We're talking about a dream body, dream life. Now, number one, because of this video, like, get your dream life notebook, have a designated notebook. That's number one. And write in it your goals. I have other videos on goals. I'm not breaking it down right now. Let's stay focused on this. Write down what dimension of wellness is your weakest link. Is it physical, spiritual, emotional, social, environmental? Which one is it? Is it occupational? Is it monetary? Is it mental? Right? Mental, physical, spiritual is all most people look at, but I just named 8 different dimensions of wellness, and you could research 8 dimensions of wellness, and then look what wheel on this wellness of life do I have a place to improve? Not am I lacking, but where can I improve? That I love where I am, yet I know I have so much more to grow, because I'm consciousness experiencing consciousness. I'm here to grow. When I was born, I didn't know nothing. My left from my right foot, I had no differentiation, but now I could differentiate and take in so much more and learn how to do what I thought was impossible just a moment before. And one of the best ways to do that is with a mentor, is with a coach, someone to help guide through the process. That's changed my life incrementally. Books, and then when I was ready and I learned enough from books to start living and designing my dream life and having a little bit of extra cash money to throw at people that are living a life that I dream of living, that are being the person that I wish to embody specific character aspects of and qualities and virtues of. So I not only read their books and watch their content and pay for their books and pay for some of their content. I'll pay to see them live and then pay to have them mentor me thousands and thousands of dollars. And I am so enthusiastic about it being hundreds of thousands of dollars, because people are worth more than anything in life. And when you start to have trust, faith, belief, and appreciation for people, and willing to and knowledge that they're more valuable, and knowledge, wisdom, understanding is more valuable than any material or even experience on this earth or any service. And if you could get the service or material or product that holds knowledge, like a book or a mentor or a course, I recommend to jump on it with who resonates with you most. And if that's me, and if you know what I'm saying is 100% true for you, go to ogfit.com and check out what I have for you. My offers change because they are constantly increasing and changing to meet the needs for you specifically. Because I'm tuning into you, and I'm tuning into me and what I need to grow more and more. And what I teach is what I learn that takes me to such a higher level than I ever thought was imaginable. Like life of such a dream, jumping out of bed in the morning, excited to wake up. Excited to wake up, and yeah, some days are challenging, more challenging than others, yeah. I've been saying for decades that this is the greatest day of my life, and I'd like you to join me with that experience and be able to have the highest fitness level ever, because I coach high level people, yet I have been coached by the highest level people in university, in programs, in books, in mentorship, in coaches. And I love what I do and love to be able to see that transformation in people. So if you're interested, go to ogfit.com. I have many books. They're not all at ogfit.com. My main offer to help you, or to be able to just have a one-on-one call, is at ogfit.com. But my books are over on Amazon, Dr. Keith J. Lopez, if you search on Amazon. And I will have the most amazing book coming very soon, if not already dropped as you're watching this. So check it out, check the link, check OG Fit for more and more. Blessed love.